Hello and welcome to today's vlog. I am coming to Porlock in Exmoor. Oh, it looks very pretty.
What's that chimney? I've seen a few of these. See that sort of round,
oh yeah,
funny sort of sticky up chimney? He's he looks taller than he needs to be, but clearly not. Yeah, it's obviously a regional thing because I've not seen that before.
Oh yeah, it's very unusual looking, isn't it? I wonder how old it is.
Visitor centre?
Oh, that's the visitor centre, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, marvellous. There's a lot of solar panels on the roof there. It's an oldie worldy village, but juxtaposed with modernity. Oh, look at the thatch. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait to get out and have a look. Oh, it's beautiful. I've just parked up and there's a fish van, look, in the car park selling lovely fresh fish. My boyfriend's just gone to see if we have to pay for this car park. I think we do. Oh, here we are, the machine's right by the entrance. So local residents just come and had a little chat to me and he said you can only park for up to 2 hours here, and he's given us directions to a more central car park where you can park all day if you want to. The one we're in right now is Dover Hay car park. I've just been chatting to the fish guy. I said, are you here every Tuesday? And he said, yes, he is. Meanwhile, we're going back to the car and we're going to move to the more central one because we'd like to be here for more than 2 hours. Off we go then, take two. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? We're lucky with the weather as well, mind, aren't we? Beautiful day for exploring. We're just turning into the central car park now. High bank leading to Pollard's Court. There you are, there's your directions. Oh, is that a fire station there? Looks like it, doesn't it? Indeed. We're here. Let's see how much this parking costs then, shall we? Coins and cards. There's the list of prices there if you're interested. There's a sign there, we're going to have a look at it.
Where are we?
I'll just do a little pan of this so you can freeze the frame and have a look if you want to.
You are here. Yeah, so
we are here. We are here. By there. I'm excited to go and explore. For your information, there are some electric vehicle charging points here. I see 2 of them. In case you're wondering where we are in the world, I'm just going to pop a map on the screen now for you. So we drove here from South Wales, we went all the way round, over the Severn Bridge and all the way back again to where we are now. I'm just stopping to look at this little shop here. There's lots of artwork in the window and I did a little bit of reading about Porlock before I set out today. And I did read that this place is brimming with creatives, loads of artists. And so it's a great place to come and buy original pieces of artwork, knitwear, what else? Oh, photography of the area as well. Apparently there are loads of excellent photographers around. So it's a great place to come and buy yourself a really unique piece of artwork. I think that's a rather beautiful looking pub, don't you? The Castle, Porlock. You can see how breezy it is today, can't you? The bunting's all flapping about in the wind. That's an interesting looking building as well. It looks all lovely and cleaned up, actually. I'm always interested in the buildings. Speaking of which, look at that church there. I wonder if we can go in. I found another little shop that's selling artwork. Look at that little pop-up ship in a bottle. Beautiful ceramics. This one is Churchgate Gallery. And you can see why it's called Churchgate Gallery, can't you? Because it's right by the church gates. I can't resist going for a little look in the church. Let's see if we can go in. So you don't want to go in if there's a service on or something. It smells absolutely beautiful in here. Oh look, they got the hymn numbers with the hymn books there. I always like to see the pipes from the organ. Another thing that always fascinates me is the old graffiti, which has become historical now. This ancient effigy is littered with graffiti. This monument is of a couple of people that were alive in the 1400s. I'm not sure exactly when this was made. This is an effigy of a 13th century knight. Just at the side of the pews here. Part of a pilgrim's trail. I didn't realise that. What's this? We've come right to the back of the church now. Oh, it's from the old bell workings. Oh, goodness gracious me, look at this tiny little staircase. Oh, it is a little claustrophobic, isn't it? What do you think? Shall we go up? Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, it's a squeeze. tiny little altar, look, with a Bible on it. It's just a little room. I think we were hoping we'd get into the bell tower, but it's not. It's just a little room. Should we go back out into the sunshine again? I think the 2 other people that were in here have gone now. I could probably stop whispering, but I'm not sure, they might just be hiding somewhere. Had a vision then of us being locked in. You're right there. Ivy's claustrophobic, he's not enjoying that stairwell. Back out into the beautiful sunshine. Look at that beautiful thatched building right in front of us. Hey look, there's a little ship on the top of that one. I've observed a few little things on top of the thatch and I wonder if it's some kind of tradition. Does anybody know? You can let me know in the comments.
The Thatcher's mark, you know.
The Thatcher's mark, do you think so?
Well, it's all down to who did it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the signature.
Maybe. My other half can smell pasties. Look, there's another shop that sells handmade things. See, I told you. It's the place to come for your handmade, unique pieces. Oh, now you know I've got a thing about paving. I do like this sort of paving because it's not so slippy, you know. It's got a lot of grip to it. A lot of friction, yes, on the wet days. More art pieces. Nobody's home. Oh, it smells beautiful. I can smell all those beautiful soaps and things right from here, from outside. We just passed a fish and chip shop, but it's closed at the moment. Yet another art gallery. We've come at a very peaceful time, really relaxing, just strolling through these streets. I'm just going to pop into Squire's.
Where you come from?
We've come from Wales.
Wales, did you walk over?
No, we came by car.
Did you?
Oh, look at that old Hoover there. Look, 30 quid. It's a right emporium, isn't it? Oh, they've got vinyls. Oh, there's Queen. I have that on cassette. There's a jukebox which is actually playing CDs in there. Makes it a bit difficult to vlog actually, but I'll chop my audio up. What is that? Oh gosh, some kind of phone number index thing, I think. There's a weighing scales there from the Imperial era. Look, it's all in ounces. What's all this down here? Oh, I don't think I'd be able to understand that. That looks complicated. An old fruit machine from yesteryear. And a record player with a Bananarama single. Well, speaking of bananas, there's a banana case there. Is that a biscuit barrel or a tea caddy? Ice bucket. It was neither. Thank you.
See ya, bye.
Bye. I've lost my other half now. I thought he was going in there, but he wasn't. He's on the hunt for a pair of walking boots. This is his latest desire. Aha, I've spotted him. He's right opposite me right now, and he's gone into a thing that says a working museum, classic cars, bikes and things. I'm going to cross over and have a sneaky look in there. It's repairers, look. So this is actually a charity shop. I've just been chatting to the lady. She says all the items are donated and it's for the air ambulance. It started off small, but then it just grew and grew and grew. It's a lovely old-fashioned picnic hamper there, look. So the repairing bit is right at the back there. That's where he has his workshop, so I'll go through there to get to it. Right opposite, we've got a coffee shop. There's a butcher's there with the green, and just panning over, Porlock Pharmacy. You always need to know where the pharmacy is, don't you? Look at that little building there as well. Very interesting shape of the roof. A one-stop shop next door for all your essentials. Sweeties and gifts, just by there. Oh, and there's the other car park that we went to initially. And there's a cafe, some lovely foodie smells coming out of there, called the Giggling Bean. The building right by that car park, look, is toilets, public loos. We're very much following our noses here today without a specific plan, but we've happened upon Dovery Manor Museum, and it says no admission charge. So IB, that stands for Invisible Boyfriend. He's my boyfriend, in case you're new to this channel, and he is real. He doesn't appear on the camera, but he's gone in. So let's go into... Look, there's my hand for size. These are poppies. Look at the blinking size of them. They're huge. There's the poppy thingy, the bud, look.
Went down to the weir.
Oh, everyone goes there.
Hello.
It was blown off the top in the store.
The big cat.
They're talking about the church roof. There's a really lovely lady at the entrance there at a desk, and she's been chatting to us. She's really friendly. She said, I'm welcome to film. Look at those teeny tiny little spectacles there. I mean, I don't know if you can tell the size. They are proper small though. A medieval shoe there, look. Goodness gracious, it's made of wood, leather and metal by the look of it. It's amazing. I know they did have things, didn't they, in the medieval period that they would strap underneath their other footwear because they didn't have proper paths or anything, you know, so it was just so much mud everywhere. Clay pipes, they were really common, weren't they? And archaeologists find them all over the place from what I've heard. Oh, a little sketchbook. Look, my daughter could relate to that. She has a sketchbook. She draws all the time. It's amazing how big keys used to be, didn't they? They're proper chunky ones, aren't they? I wouldn't want those in my front pocket. That fireplace is massive, isn't it? She's asking about my vlog, I think. Lovely book of archive photographs there to leaf through. There's a lot of these folders and files, so if you want to come and just sit and be calm and quiet, have a bit of a break from the sun or the rain, lots of things to sit and leaf through peacefully. Oh, there's a squeeze box, look. I'm a musician. If you're new to my channel, I'm a musician. I play a lot of traditional and folk music, so this sort of thing always catches my eye. My other half and the lady are having a good old chin wag, so I'm going to sneak up these stairs, as it says exhibition. Oh, look at the painting on the wall. It's quite a steep flight of steps, and it's spiralling around. Oh, goodness me, it's so steep. Be warned, faces all around peering at you. Quite dimly lit. Oh, it goes on and on. Look, it's quite big. Oh, it's the toilet, look. The garderobe. I'd better resist temptation and not use it now. That might not go down too well. Oh, look, we've got some fragrant dried lavender. I can smell that actually. It smells very beautiful. To take away the nasty niffs. Little bathroom cabinet of little bottles of lotions and potions. And what's that doing in the loo? What's that for? It looks like a knife sharpener or something. I don't actually know. There's another rather magnificent fireplace up here. Not as big as the one downstairs though. There's all manner of oddities and curiosities all crammed into a tiny space. Hello, little children. Are you Victorian? I'm not sure. That is a tiny little desk. A little bit of perspective. Look, that's how big it is. Got all your pencils in there, have you? Oh, no. Man trap. Oh, gosh, that looks a bit gruesome, doesn't it? What on earth is a man trap, though? Well, it says here that man traps were first used in the 1780s. Their cruelty and the numbers of victims other than the intended poachers, often the poor and desperate of the parish, brought about their banning in 1820. Well, good. Yeah. There's a little bit of information on this upper room. It says about the fireplace, which I mentioned, that it's typical of its time, 1450 to 1500, and has a herringbone pattern in slate. It would have been fuelled by wood from the estate. Ah, yes. Over there, look, that must be the herringbone. If you've got young children with you and you're just looking for somewhere quiet to sit down if they're getting a bit overwhelmed with busyness, it's a nice place where you can sit here with them and just read through some little children's picture books. As a parent, I always had a few of these lined up in my mind for when my child just needed a bit of quiet time, and it was always quite useful. We used to go to the library and things like that. I'm entering yet another chamber now. I see motorbikes. More books to leaf through here if you want to just come and have a quiet sit and a read. Oh, I need to make a phone call. Oh, look at the lifeboat men in this picture here, this painting. They're wearing their cork life jackets. Can't see it very well. I think it's gone a little darkened with age. These are looking pretty shiny though. I think my other half is still downstairs chatting to the lady at the desk. I'll go and see what he's doing. Well, I found him. He was just wandering upstairs, so we had to look at those upper chambers together, and we have both come to the realisation that we're peckish, and he is just those pasties that he smelled earlier have been on his mind ever since. So we're heading to the pasty shop and we're going to sit in and have a bit of a pasty lunch. Off we go then. We've sniffed out the pasty shop, as IB calls it. It's called the Big Cheese. Oh, that's a nice happy welcoming mat. Look at all that cheese.
Oh, yeah. Can I have cheese and onion pasta?
Oh, look at all those cheeses. Yummy. And some cakes. Well, the Big Cheese is obviously a popular place to go and eat because there was no seating left. Everybody was there already, but it's such a beautiful day, so we're just having a little mooch around, see if we can find a lovely place to sit down and enjoy our pasties. We're passing by that church at the moment, the one with the great big tower. Oh, there's a school here. Church of England First School. Seems to be affiliated with the church, I'm guessing, because it has the same name. I haven't been filming it, but I've been having quite a lot of chats to local residents, and the lady in the air ambulance places was listing a couple of walks. One of them was called the Horseshoe, which is presumably a horseshoe-shaped walk, which you can do. I think she said it was near the recreation ground, and there's another one as well. I can't remember what she said. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. Old rectory there. Oh, my mum used to have one of these planters. Here you go, Mum, that shot's for you. No idea if we're walking in the right direction. My other half is currently getting further and further away from me, and he's got my pasty, and my stomach's rumbling right now. Now that is very quaint looking. Look at that thatched porch. Hey, we found it. It really wasn't far to walk at all. Porlock Recreation Ground. There's a bowling green over there. Tennis courts. The lady said it was tennis courts. Anyway, it looks like basketball hoops at the end there. And over there, there's a huge, well, fairly big anyway, children's play area. So that's great to know if you're coming with a family. You know there's somewhere where they can let a bit of steam off and have some fun there. Some picnic benches as well. Looks like toilets. Should we just check if these toilets are open? Looks like not. No, look, it's all cobwebbed shut. Okay, well, there were some that were open right by that car park, which isn't far from here. Do you know, it's amazing how far the smell of a pasty can travel. Oh, look, there's a toilet. This disabled and family toilet will be open at the weekends and during the school holidays, and it's open right now because it's actually half term as I film this. So there is a loo, and it looks like there's baby changing in there. So my other half has found a shady spot to enjoy a nice munch. Well, I've got a minute. I'm just going to show you the changing facilities while there's nobody in there. Oh, it's lovely and hot. I can feel the heat coming through my tights.
I'll tell me what's
I've been spending ages trying to set the camera up on a homemade tripod out of a hat and a bench, and it was just ridiculously not working. All I've got is pastry so far. It's good. I've got pasty crumbs on my tights now. But look, pasty with a view. This is future me, just from the same day, actually a bit later in the day. I'm just jumping in while the pasty is being eaten there to say a big thank you to Best of Exmoor, who have put us up in their own private accommodation so that we've got an opportunity to explore Exmoor and just make a couple of videos about things to do while we're here. So we've had an absolutely fantastic time, so thank you so much to them. They do also have property to rent out, holiday lets, etc. So I will put a link down to those in the description. So if you are thinking about coming down to Exmoor for a little stay, you can click on the link down in the description below and check out their accommodation. Now, back to that pasty. Well, that pasty, as I was just telling my boyfriend, was flipping delicious. It was really nice, creamy, kind of the right balance of taste and mildness, I would say. It's like not too strong, but just, really nice, slip down a treat. If you would like more information on Porlock Village, there is actually a visitor centre / tourist info place. We are going to head off and have another little adventure in Exmoor now, but that's going to be in the next video. But thank you so much for watching this one. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it? Subscribe down below if you'd like to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video.